thinking. It looks Delta. We have arrived. We're going to England. Don't look at yourself. You have to look at the green dot.
Where's the green dot?
Over here on the... Oh God. Okay, we're heading to England. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I'm pretty excited too.
Fun.
But your excitement level is very low compared to like my excitement level. Internally, you're excited. Externally, you're like,
Depends how you look
I'm
at
okay.
it.
Oh, I'm okay. But we're here at the airport. It's a very beautiful evening. I think I'm trying to get some footage of the planes taking off and coming in, but we're really excited. And hopefully the next time you see us, we'll be on the plane and eating and then sleeping.
Hopefully.
Anything to add, my friend?
No.
All right.
That's it.
See you on the other side.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Ah,
I'll be watching that.
the TV show. This Delta flight was direct Atlanta to London, and it was such a good flight. We ate well, we slept well, as proven here by this very embarrassing picture that Elu took of me right after I woke up. After we landed, we grabbed our bags and went straight to the car rental facility. And once we had the car, we really hit the ground running and headed straight out to the Cotswolds. You think so? Okay, we're in the Cotswolds. We're headed to Clarkson's farm. I think we're in West Oxfordshire?
Something.
Or Oxford, I don't know. And I think the county, I don't know. Chadlington, Chipping Norton. We're going to Diddley Squat Farm Shop, and we're filming on the DJI so you can see sort of how, like, what the road is like that we're driving on. Elon is driving on the wrong side of the car and the wrong side of the road for us. It has been an experience. He hasn't done this in a really long time.
And we've seen Gerald.
Oh, that's right. We literally just saw Gerald from Clarkson's farm on the corner of the road, and I think we were both so shell-shocked that we didn't stop, and now I wish we had stopped and gotten a picture with him. But we were waving at him like idiots, and he was just like, who the hell is that? But it was really cool. I said I really wanted to see Gerald and Charlie Ireland and the dogs. I like Lisa too. Everybody else would just be bonus, but I would really love to see Charlie Ireland. But we already saw Gerald. How crazy was that? Yeah. Just a normal guy doing his job.
I think this is Jeremy's farm right here on the
I think it is part of it too, because that looks like Gerald's stonework. Gerald, if you don't know, number one, go watch Clarkson's farm. But Gerald is like a stone, is he a stone mason? Is that what you call it, a stone mason? He builds all these stone walls. Hopefully, that's the GPS lady. Hopefully on the DJI you'll be able to see some of that. But I think we're right here pulling up now, which again, you'll be able to see that. Big hole. Oh, you missed it. Very good, very good. Is that it?
Yeah, I think this is it.
Entrance. Over here, I'm so chuffed. Oh, I'm well excited.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've just pulled into the driveway.
I guess they don't fix the roads here.
No, but this is way better than what it used to be. Remember, it used to just be a mud pit.
Yeah, the toilets over there.
Yeah, the
Very
toilets.
important, yes. Yeah,
If you had to go to the bathroom or something while you're out here, it's nice to know that there's a
This
toilet
is the parking lot that they built.
that they
over here.
built. It used to just be a bog mire.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. I get what they're saying. When you're watching it on TV, you don't notice so much. Like, you're like, oh, it looks really nice. It's a bit patchy, but what a good job they've done. I wish we could see Gerald and take a picture with him. I don't think we'll see Jeremy or anybody like that. Like, they're busy being famous people, but we're here, so let's go see what they have on offer. Like, it was more road facing, do you mean? It's a bit tight packed.
The sausage rolls here. Homemade sausage rolls. 3 pounds.
Lovely jubbly. Should we get one?
Yeah. Look at that beautiful meat that we have.
Let me see it. Wild venison. You get a cider? Or the lager? With strawberry milk and banana. You could get eggs. You could get eggs. We have to take this and put it on the fridge at home, like to somebody that we know. Yeah, that's what I was telling you, that I thought they had food back here. Yeah. Based. That's that whole, this is where the cow, the winter barn was, right? Look. Wiener dog spotted. It's very cute.
It's a big wiener.
Is it? Let me see. Hello, hello. There we go. Clarkson's farm was instantly one of my favorite places. I feel like I could have just sat out here and watched the clouds and the fields all day. It was really so peaceful and very beautiful.
What you like?
It's just like dum dum dum. Like, so we just left Clarkson's farm, Diddley Squat Farm Shop. And it was great. We got, I don't remember. Oh, we got some Hawkstone lager, cider, a sausage roll for later days, and I got 2 postcards. One of the pigs and one of Gerald. And then there was a guy out back selling hot sauce. That sounds weird. On the back side, there's like a bar area where you can get beer and I think coffee drinks. And like some food items. Anyway, he was back there. He wasn't just like around the back, like selling hot sauce out of his jacket. But Elad bought one of those. He really liked it. They had a bunch to try. So he tasted that and he liked it. And now we're going to the Farmer's Dog, which is the pub. But then there's also the Farmer's Puppy, which I think is what operates outside of or near to the Grand Tour tent. And they have
the Grand Tour tent?
Yes, the Grand.
That's what they call the puppy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they sell like rolls and sandwiches and like small, like lighter fare.
Yeah, but
I
also
think.
that's like their second farm shop.
And they have the pub shop over there, the pub store or farm store, whatever. There, I kind of wanted to get a T-shirt. If I was gonna get anything, I would much rather be a T-shirt. They had tote bags, but I have a million tote bags. I'm not gonna use it. It's gonna die in obscurity. But yeah, that's where we're headed to next. We pretty quickly realized that even if something seemed pretty close by or not too far away by car, it was a little different in application. Just because the nuances of driving in the English countryside and traffic patterns and things like that, it took a little longer to get everywhere we went. This little area, though, I believe is the Chipping Norton High Street. We were meant to stop at a bookstore here, and I did not realize that we were in Chipping Norton, so by the time we got to the Farmer's Dog, it was a little too late to backtrack, but I just thought this area was really so cute. Right as we were walking through the gates on this beautiful view at the Farmer's Dog, this couple asked Eliud to take a picture of them with their dog, and I thought this little look back pose that it was doing was so cute. The shop was pretty busy, as you might imagine, but we did get to sample some of the sausage, and it was absolutely delicious. We didn't end up getting a shirt, but I thought this one was funny. And then we walked over to the Farmer's Dog for a cup of tea. I wish I had tried their elderberry lager, but there's always next time. And to book in for a meal here, it's like multiple months wait, so we had no chance of that. But we did step outside to enjoy our beverages and look over at the landscape. This was a really big day for us with travel and then adventuring out. So once we left here, we did head back into London, got checked into our hotel, found some fish and chips for dinner, and then kind of promptly passed out. We're on our way to Brighton today. We are very close to being there, I think. And we have a Costa coffee.
Yes, girl.
I'm sorry, but Starbucks has nothing on the
Starbies.
Costa coffee cups and the taste. Like, let's just be honest. Starbucks kind of sucks. But we're on our way. Oh, we also had a Greg's. I had a Greg's. He did. A G-Rex. I had a Greg's. And I got a cookie tin from M&S. I'm just doing all the British things. Yes, we're going to the seaside. We're going to see Seven Sisters, I believe, and go down onto the shore. I also read that that is a good place. The cliffs over there are a good place for fossils. But I don't know if just regular people can go down below the cliffs, because what it said is all the rock slides help reveal new fossils, or obviously no, we're not doing the 8 mile hike. We're just going to take the bridge at the visitor center and go down to the shore and maybe go to Goldsboro. I don't know. We'll see how Eliud feels about that when we get there. But yeah, we're going to go see the ocean. Brighton is a place that I've always wanted to go and see when I've been in England, but I've actually never seen the seaside in any capacity while I've been in England. So this was really fun for both of us. I think Elliot enjoyed it just as much as I did. He might not admit it, but I thought it was so wonderful. And the sound of the ocean waves hitting those rocky beaches, it was such a unique, interesting sound that I've never heard before, and I loved it. Hi.
There.
Oh my God, yeah, I do. What have I stepped in? We've made it to Brighton. We are on the seaside.
Yeah.
Elon is sending messages, but we're here. That's the water. It's very cold and windy, and we're gonna walk around a bit. What do you want to see here?
I want to walk out on the pier if it's open, of course.
Oh, I want to go on the rocky beach.
But it looks. So we're over here in this beautiful, majestic beach. It's very nice. In the summertime, you can imagine walking over here barefoot on these stones. It's very nice. Maggie's doing a little shelling.
This is just a rock.
Oh, that's a rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking for shells too, but just imagine yourself here. It's beautiful England, nice beach. You're laying out on the stones, barefoot, very comfortable. You find anything?
No. It's a lot of speed. It's oddly difficult to walk in it.
Yes.
It's different than sand because you feel like it's going to be firm and solid, but it moves just as much as sand,
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's worse than sand.
It kind of, yeah. It's very slick.
What'd you find? Oh my God.
It's just a piece of a shell that's been rubbed clean and smooth.
Nice.
It's nothing special. I think
Alright.
by the time the shells get up here, they're
Beautiful Brighton. It's how the water is rubbing on the stones or something.
Do you think? It is a very interesting sound. I've never quite heard that before.
I think it's because of the stone, how it's moving around in the water.
Oh yeah, so you hear it's almost like a rattling.
Yes,
Instead of a whistle, it's like that rattle. Oh yes, 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 yes. After our little seaside adventure, we did walk around town a bit, all culminating in a visit to Goldsboro Books, which was my absolute favorite bookstore of the whole trip and maybe the whole year of 2025. There she is. Yep, that's it.
How you doing?
Hi there, how are you?
All right.
Good.
You? Everything good?
I'm very well, thank you. Have you been in our bookshop before?
No, sir.
Brighton too.
So, pen papers, really nice sprayed edge.
A really nice sprayed edge.
Signed and numbered.
I love that.
We do the same with the fantasy book of the month and with the crime book of the month. And then we do short runs of things, so like the new Andrea Stewart's Limited.
One of the most endearing booksellers I've ever met. Phil spent so much time with us and gave a lot of great recommendations. So we did come out with a few books, and it was an absolute gem of a time. On our way to the Seven Sisters and Berlin Gap, we got rerouted due to roadworks and went through this small village and quite possibly the tiniest alley we've ever seen. Elud was not sure if the car would make it, but we managed to squeeze through. We're at Berlin Gap to see the Seven Sisters, and we decided to walk up that thing.
Questioning our decisions.
See you at the top. We've come up the first tiny bit of steps. It was very quick, but like, look. It was worth it already, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, that's great.
Totally. Okay, so we have a little bit more to go. Okay, break over. We made it to the top, and they're just very sketched out at the edge. But you can see back there the Seven Sisters and what we're on top of here. It's so cool. There it is. That's just the edge. There's just nothing there. There's no railings, no nothing. And that's it. And this section here behind us is cordoned off, I think because it's a hazard. So we're gonna go back down now. Yeah, this is friggin' awesome. I'm glad we came up here. What do you think? You're glad? Not too bad. It's not windy or anything at all. Okay, see you at the top. So we came from way, way up there, way at the top. And now we've come down the stairs. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear any of this. And there's the cliffs. More cliffs, I guess you could say. Look at that. This is the stairwell. Not too shabby to get down here. I don't think I'll be fossil hunting today. We're on our way back from Berlin Gap. We're going back into London to the hotel. And I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, we walked up to the top of the cliff and then we walked down. You will have seen all that. I made videos of that. And then we went into the visitor center. I got a little book about the history. The lady at the till said it's written by a local man. So he has the inside scoop, I guess, on the history. And then we talked to someone in the visitor center called Tony, and he told us a lot about the cliffs and erosion and geology and his time in the Royal Navy. So that was good, but we didn't want to stay too late because we need to get back into the city proper before it gets too late with traffic. I think we're gonna hit some anyway, but yeah, I think we're gonna go into town tonight by way of public transport. So no more car for today, hopefully. I'm kind of sick of sitting. And we'll take you along for that. Anything to add?
Not really.
We didn't end up going back to the hotel. The traffic was too insane, so we just parked and got on a train and headed into Waterloo and then found our way into Chinatown. One thing about us, we will always find Chinatown. We will always seek out Chinatown. So we went for a nice dinner. We had not eaten all day, and by this point we were really both pretty tired. I realized when we left the restaurant that we were super close to Foyles, which was one of the bookshops on my list that I was really, really interested in seeing. However, I was fading very fast at this point, and we still had to drive back to the hotel once we took a subway and then an above ground train back to the car where we had randomly parked it. So while I could have enjoyed this a lot more than I did, I'm glad we went, but it was just too overwhelming for the night we were there. The sheer volume of books in here was overwhelming in the best way possible. I really could have spent probably an entire day in here. One of my favorite features was that horror was butted up right against romance. For some reason, that just deeply tickled me. The next several days of the trip were spent exclusively with our friends and their kids, doing holiday-specific things and just fun family hangout type stuff. So there was not a huge emphasis on filming or vlogging, but we did get up to some Christmassy things. On Sunday, we reluctantly left our friends, and because we had less time in the city, we decided to take the express train from our hotel back into London proper, and it was so fun. The train went extremely fast, as you can imagine, and we landed in Paddington Station. Now, this was the Sunday, I think a week and a half before Christmas, and the city of London was overwhelmingly busy to the point where it stressed me out. It should come as no surprise that it was a very busy time of year, especially to do any kind of shopping. And of course, what I wanted to do was book shopping. So I didn't film a lot. We did make our first stop into Harrods. And as you can see from those clips, it was just so packed in busy. And I didn't feel like I could even look at things without someone breathing on my neck. So we had a short trip into town. We did a few of the things that were really important to us. And then we just enjoyed our last night in the city. I almost forgot the Millennium Bridge. This was one of our absolute must-dos on this trip, and I'm so glad we finally got to walk across it. It was much smaller than I imagined it to be. I don't know if that's weird or anyone else's experience, but it was wonderful. On Monday morning, before we flew out, we had one more must-do, and that was Ace Cafe London. It is London's iconic meeting point for motorcycle and car enthusiasts. We had a delicious breakfast, bought some swag, and even met a fellow Hungarian. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing parts of our trip to England, and we will see you on the next adventure.